Before we get into the video, let me know, obviously your thoughts on Cherry in the movie. But once again, Q&A coming up soon. Don't know when. This might be the last video before the Q&A. So leave any questions you have down in the comments, and also be sure to check out my new Twitter that I made. Link is in the description. Okay, thanks. Do you like Tom Holland? Do you like anus? Well, do you like Tom Holland's anus? Yeah, no, I just watched Cherry, and I wasn't even planning on doing this video, but I literally just finished it, and I don't know, I felt like I kind of wanted to talk about it. So Cherry is obviously by the Russo bros, who this is their first directorial movie that they directed, that I've just repeated myself. It's their first movie since fucking Avengers, okay? And it's not good, but I kind of respect it. So this movie has a lot of issues, and I'm gonna talk about them, but I see a lot of people kind of dunking on the Russos right now. They're just fucking very happy that this movie is not that good, which I agree with. I don't think this movie is very good. It's kind of a weird thing. It's kind of a weird opinion, though. Like, if this is the route they want to go after making commercial blockbuster superhero movies, I kind of like that. And for everything this movie does wrong, it's also like low-key the best part of it too, because this movie is like ambitious as fuck. There's so much movie in this movie, which I guess could be the same thing you could say about Endgame, which is a good movie, by the way. Let me just say, I know I talk about Oscars on this channel. I'm not above Endgame. God damn it, Tony Stark. But when I watch this, and I'm gonna be upfront, I'm gonna give it a low score. Like I did not really enjoy it that much. It is way too long. Which I'm going to talk about. But I also like don't really hate it either. They go for a lot, and it is way too much. And I think they became a little overly ambitious. They probably bit a little bit more than they could chew. There are scenes where when they're talking, the words will appear on the screen in bright red. So if I said Dick Muncher, you just saw it right there, right? It just pops up, and it's kind of funny, a little weird, shit like that. There's so many fucking angles. The red screen, or the red color grading, is everywhere. It's broken up into parts, and there's like little intros of the chapters, basically. There's so much cutting. There's so much editing. There is so much storyline between Tom Holland that I'm actually kind of getting confused just talking about this now. I did not take notes on this, or I'm not reading from any notes or anything like that, which I usually at least have an outline. I'm just kind of going off the dome. It was very weird. It's insanely stylized. It kind of brought me out of it a little bit. I don't mind too much. I'm usually not a fan of narration. It's okay in this movie. It's okay. I think they had to be a little bit more consistent about their narration. It almost felt like they kind of abandoned it for a good portion of the movie. And then when they kind of brought it back in, I was like, oh shit, yeah, that's right. I forgot it's like a narrated. And also, but okay, let me say this. Tom Holland's very good. I think Tom Holland's very good. I think, because we're seeing Tom Holland in so much, I actually think it's getting to the point where people are getting tired of him, and they're actually saying he is overrated as an actor. I don't agree. I think he's a very good actor. Almost getting to the point where so many people are saying he's overrated that he's kind of becoming underrated, if that makes sense. So he is very good. But a part of me wonders if the main characters of this movie, with Tom Holland and Sierra Bravo, who is like a few months older than me, which is fucking weird. She looks very young. Are they miscast? I don't know. It was kind of hard for me to buy them. I'm not going to talk too much about them because, I'm trying to see people my age succeed, but I don't know. Now, Tom Holland stands, please do not come at me. I just gave him a compliment, okay? Can you do better? Obviously not, okay? Obviously not. That's why I'm the one on YouTube and he's the one in movies, okay? But I can't lie. A part of me wondered if this movie would be a little bit better if it was different cast. That's just a thought, though. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, like I said, this movie is way too long. It is 2 hours and 20 minutes, and I'm tired right now, okay? I'm tired. I really felt like I went through that entire guy's life, which is the point. Yeah, I know. I'm still fucking tired. It's really long, but I also like wasn't bored by it, which I just fucking appreciate. Like, thank you for at least not making it boring, but I did feel the runtime. but once again, it's not boring, okay? I would rather watch a movie like this where it's not boring versus a boring movie. Okay, yeah. And also, like, during certain parts of the movie, and with that runtime, I usually don't say this because I actually don't find it true that often. You could seriously chop this movie like half an hour off. You can chop half an hour off this movie and it would be fine. There's so many moments where, where he's in like the military or he's doing drugs, right? Because a drug addict. It was like so repetitive. It was like so many scenes of doing the same thing. It's like, okay, like I get it. Like you hammered it home. I understand. Like, why are we doing this for another like 10 minutes or so? And also there's like so much slow motion and just unnecessary cuts. It's kind of weird. It almost reminds me if like a YouTube editor kind of did the movie, and I don't mean that in disrespect. I'm just saying there's so many cuts and weird. I don't know. It was just weird and like unnecessary. Like I remember seeing when they released an early clip on Twitter and I watched it, obviously without context. In context of the movie, it's much better. But without context, I was like, this shit look kind of trash. Like I was like, what? What is happening? Why did it just randomly cut to him like touching the string on the swing? And like I don't know. It was kind of weird. I'm still very confused on how I really feel about this movie. But I mean, even having said all this, like it kind of frustrates me because I still I saw bits of like a good movie in there, which I know that is so cliche to say, but I really saw like bits of a good movie, and when I saw it, I wanted it. I wanted it so bad because I should like this movie, but it just doesn't come together, okay? It's kind of like a Nature Valley bar that doesn't really taste good. So like, Nature Valley bars taste good, right? But like, take the taste away for a second. It looks like a nice little granola bar, right? And then as soon as you take a bite, motherfucker, it just crumbles all over you, right? And then it's messy, and then it's on your clothes, and now you just look like an idiot because it looks like you can't eat a granola bar. This is Cherry is a Nature Valley bar without the good taste, okay? Because Nature Valley bars at least taste good. Cherry doesn't. It's not really a good movie. So my thoughts are kind of all over the place right now. There's good parts about this. There's bad parts. Oh, I actually really like the score. I don't know why I like the score of the movie. I looked it up again on YouTube before I started recording. I like it. It reminds me of a certain score that isn't coming to my mind right now, but pretty good. I enjoy it. I guess what I'm trying to say is what does this mean for like the Russo bros right now? What does it mean? I know they're working on The Gray Man right now with Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans, and Ana de Armas. Dear God, give me that movie right now. Like, please, I hope it's better than Cherry. I really do. I hope it's in the similar vein of The Winter Soldier, which is also a good movie that they made. But what does this mean? Because I know they've said stuff like, they might venture back into superhero movies or whichever. I don't know. I kind of, superhero movies are a weird thing where it kind of just gets, almost like it just follows you, in your career, especially if you made successful ones like they have. And I think this is their way of trying to break out of that. Didn't really work, but motherfucker, they should try again because I'm at least interested. I'm interested in what they're going to do. And obviously, I know we just said they're doing The Gray Man, and who knows if they go back into superheroes right away or not. I think they should try a story like this again because superhero movies aren't going to stop, right? They're going to keep coming. We're going to keep eating. But the other movies that they just made with Cherry, these are the movies that kind of struggle to be seen a lot. So I hope they kind of continue with that. All in all, Cherry has some good things about it, but it's mostly a mess and overly ambitious, overly stylized. I respect the admiration, but it just does not work. It sounds like I'm being kind of positive right now, but trust me, guys, I really actually didn't like it, so I'm giving it 2 stars. That might be one of the nicest 2-star reviews I've probably ever given. Are people gonna call me a Marvel fanboy after this? Anyways, yeah, I guess that's gonna be it. I just wanted to talk about this for some reason. I really wasn't even planning on doing a review for Cherry, but whatever. Here I am. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Take care. Stay safe. Bye.